So to power it up, just insert the power jack on the side, and this is the master home screen. It's where it takes you when it first turns on. You can see it says master here. Remember that this is the master unit, and these are the controllers or the slaves. This is the reservoir controller, and think of the multi-doser as an add-on to the reservoir controller. You can also get the pH doser, which is another add-on. And it's very simple to set up because it's all wireless, plug and play. Just power it on and that's it. It connects automatically to this. And from here you set all your settings. And I'll show you that very soon. So this is the internal temperature of the master here, and the time and the date as saved inside the master. Then you sync up this time with your controllers, and that's very simple. Over here on the right you have your zones that have been picked up by the wireless over here. And it says Zone A climate, meaning for Zone A it's picked up a climate controller. Zone B, nothing. Zone C, climate and reservoir controllers. And Zone D, reservoir controller only. And this is Zone D here. That's why it's reservoir only, because it's a non-climate controlled garden. And I'll show you what the climate controller looks like. Just over here. And as you can see, for Zone A, we've picked up a climate controller. So one of these is running for Zone A. And you can set these to any zone you like. It's very simple to set the zone. And Zone C, climate and reservoir. So there's another one of these running for Zone C. And also another one of these, because it says Zone C Cli plus Res. And this is your Cli, this is your Res. Climate and reservoir. So I'll put this back. Now, if you go left and right, you can move to each of these zones. I'll remind you that this is the master home screen. So the master home screen is what you see here on the screen. By going left and right, you can move to the other home screens that correspond to each controller. So there's a home screen for Zone A climate, and another one for Zone C climate, another one for Zone C res, and one for Zone D res, which is this Zone D reservoir. And let's see that. If I go right, I'll move to Zone A climate home screen. So push it. That's what it looks like. Your air temp, your relative humidity, your lux, that means a dehumidifier is on. If it said H, it would mean a humidifier is on. And your CO2. No sensor plugged in. And then let's go back to the master home screen. So that's where we just were, at the climate home screen for Zone A. So if I went right again from there, I would go to Zone C climate home screen. and then zone C, reservoir home screen, and then zone D, reservoir home screen. So let's see that. So go right to climate zone A. So remember, if I go right again, I should go to zone C, climate, which is that. Same thing, air temp, relative humidity, lux, and CO2. If I go right again, I'll go to zone D, reservoir. Oh, sorry, zone C, reservoir. And there it is. It retains these two values so you can see more things at once for your zone. Your air temp, your CO2, and then for your reservoir, your water level, EC, pH, and water temperature. That symbol means it's currently running maintenance of pH and EC. And I'll just explain that you don't always want maintenance to be running. For example, if it's doing a reservoir change or refilling it, say preparing it, you don't want pH and EC maintenance to be going. Once it's prepared and then your feeding is resumed, then you want that to be going. That's what that is. And you understand more about that as this video progresses. So next would take me to zone D, reservoir.